Today's horoscope, Sagittarius October 5th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Organizing or other work related to home and family can actually be comforting and enjoyable today. Today's Venus-Saturn harmonious aspect reminds you of the value of some routine or moderation. Regarding love, predictability is favored rather than bold moves. A cooperative agreement may form, and feeling contentment with what you have on financial and relationship levels invites good judgment and patience that lead to success. The key is prioritizing tasks and focusing your energies, and you have great planetary support for this. Today is good for buckling down, catching up, and handling business. Part of you enjoys a challenge, or you intuitively understand that challenges are sometimes necessary to pull you out of a rut. Prepare for more stability and strength within your relationships. Today, Venus will enlist Cupid's fleet of angels to bring sweet and steady affection to you. As she links with Saturn today, you will be feeling practical about your passions and feelings in the heart. This is a fantastic moment to think about the long term and discuss where you are currently with your partner and where you'd still like to go. You may decide it's time to move in or fix up your living space. Singles should look for someone who is grounded and practical and who may be able to support them as they reach for the stars. Who can you trust? You may feel differently about your co-workers, as Venus in Scorpio trines Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Although the cosmic energy is harmonious, it might bring you more peace of mind about who is genuine in your work life. It could also get you inner peace if you receive confirmation that your intuition about a coworker was correct. Regardless of the situation, the cosmic energy will encourage you to trust your gut feelings about your coworkers. Do not second-guess yourself if you feel strongly about a coworker. Today's favorable planetary transit is a wonderful aspect for communicating with friends who mean a lot to you. Communication of all kinds appeals to you, spoken, visual, artistic, and physical. To know what you are truly feeling, it's helpful to get some regular physical exercise that allows your body to speak to you. Once you know what you feel, you are more able to communicate with those people you truly care about. This day will be one of union or collaboration. Professionally, this will be the moment to sign a contract or get involved in a new project or participate on a team effort. But watch out, this doesn't mean going with the flow this time, but rather being active and making decisions. You and you alone will know where to go, how and with whom. The moon remains in your friendship sector following yesterday's eclipsing new moon, while Mercury, the planet of communication, enters its final 10 days and aligns with Jupiter in your relationship sector. As Mercury is poised to do the same next week and the Sun follows a week later, the momentum Venus initiated last month for supporting friendships and relationship building continues to grow. Meanwhile, Venus has entered her final 2 weeks in a nostalgic and reflective area of your chart, taking you on a sentimental journey that will conclude with her return to Sagittarius. The moon is still in your friendship sector after yesterday's eclipsing new moon as it teams up with Jupiter in your relationship sector today. While making this a positive and even lucky day for friendship and relationship building, this is also a taste of things to come with Mercury, the planet of communication, just days away from doing the same. Daily Planetary Overview. A deeply introspective energy begins to settle in as the moon transitions into Scorpio, a sign where it feels both intensely powerful and emotionally charged. The Scorpio moon brings with it a heightened sensitivity, a time when feelings are not just felt, but felt deeply, all at once. It may be challenging to let go of a strong emotion or a gut instinct that pulls you in a particular direction. Have you ever noticed how, when emotions run high, they seem to anchor you in place, making it difficult to walk away? During this transformative lunation, the call to retreat and reflect will likely feel irresistible. So, if you're feeling that urge to pause, to dive inward, listen to it. Take this moment to decompress, recharge, and process what's bubbling up beneath the surface. Today, as the energy intensifies, I encourage you to take a deep breath and remind yourself, no one is deliberately trying to push your buttons. Often, when life feels overwhelming, It's not the external factors that truly get under our skin, it's the stress we're carrying inside. Have you ever noticed how a small frustration can feel 10 times bigger when you're already stretched thin? That's why today, it's so important to gift yourself some quiet downtime, even if it's just for a few minutes. Whether it's a short walk in the fresh air, practicing deep breathing, or simply stepping away from the hustle for a bit, these small acts of self-care will help you move through this emotionally charged phase with more ease. Sometimes, a little space is all we need to see things from a calmer, clearer perspective. Now, let's shift the focus to your energy, because today, you're feeling more than capable, you're feeling driven. There's this powerful urge bubbling up within you to set meaningful things into motion. Whether it's starting a new project, diving into a passion, or making headway on a goal, your motivation is in high gear. But here's a little reminder: as you ride this wave of enthusiasm, be mindful of how much you're asking from others in the process. Have you ever been so wrapped up in your excitement that you didn't notice the impact your requests were having on those around you? It happens to all of us, especially when we're super passionate about something. Today's cosmic vibe offers a gentle nudge to find balance between pursuing your ambitions and considering the needs of those who are walking alongside you. By being more aware of how others are feeling and respecting their boundaries, you'll create an atmosphere of mutual support. And here's the key: the more you make others feel included, valued, and respected, the more they'll be willing to jump on board with your vision. Think about it: have you ever been more motivated to help someone when you felt seen and appreciated? By fostering that same energy, you'll not only strengthen your relationships but also help bring your plans to life in a much more harmonious way. Of course, with all this communicative and driven energy, you might find that things aren't progressing quite as quickly as you'd hoped. Maybe there are a few roadblocks, or it feels like you're not moving as fast toward your goals as you'd like. But don't be discouraged. We all have those days when it feels like the universe is hitting the pause button, but that doesn't mean you're off track. Sometimes, these slowdowns are actually opportunities in disquisia euro moments that invite us to recalibrate, rethink, and refine our approach. Have you ever set your sights on a goal, only to realize halfway there that you needed to adjust your course slightly? That's exactly what today's energy is asking you to do. Take a step back and reassess where you're headed. Instead of pushing forward recklessly or forcing things to happen, use this time to make sure your path is aligned with your long-term vision. Trust that slowing down doesn't mean falling behind. It's a way to ensure you're moving forward with intention, not just momentum. After all, true progress comes from steady, thoughtful steps, not rushed leaps. So, as you navigate today's energy, remember to breathe through the intense emotions, embrace the clarity when it comes, and approach your goals with balance and patience. And don't forget to share your thoughts with me. How are you feeling today? Are you noticing any strong emotions rising to the surface? What moments of clarity have come your way recently? Let's keep the conversation going and support each other as we navigate these powerful cosmic shifts.